y'all, welcome back to Island Vibe Cooking. In this recipe, I will be showing you guys this absolutely delicious steak and shrimp hibachi. Plus, I have a method where you do not have to use 1-day-old rice. Keep on watching and let's get started. To get started, we're going to make our yum yum sauce. We're going to start by adding our mayonnaise in this bowl right here. Then we will be adding ketchup to it. Now all the ingredients will be down below. Be sure to check it out because you will need the ingredients, the measurement and everything to make this recipe. Next, I'll be adding some onion powder with a little bit of garlic powder. Also, I'll be adding paprika. Next, I'll be adding a little bit of cayenne pepper, and also I'm adding sugar as well just to balance the cayenne pepper. It'll be a little bit sweet and spicy. Next, we're going to add melted butter, okay? Like I said, the measurement will be down below, so check that out so you know how much exactly I added in there. And then we're going to give it a nice whisk until all the ingredients are incorporated. Then we'll place it in the fridge for about 2 hours, okay? You need to place it in the fridge so all the ingredients can nice and marry together so you can get that nice flavor you need, okay, from the sauce. And it is the best sauce ever. Now moving on to my veggies, I'm using yellow onions with cucumber. Now I'm cutting my onions, it doesn't really matter how you cut your onions, but I just wanted to cut them very uniform just because I want it to be precise. But it's up to you. It's your food. Do whatever you want to do with it. You can cut them. I'm sure it's not going to make the food taste any different. Okay, just cut them however you want. And then we're going to move on to the cucumber. And you can add whatever vegetable you feel like. You don't have to use onions and cucumber, but that's how hibachis make theirs. So we're going to, follow their recipe. And then we're going to place that on the side and move on to the next step. And if you're watching for the first time, hey girl, welcome. Be sure to subscribe. You won't regret it. I upload new videos here every other day. And this is what you have here, okay? Now moving on, I have some clean and deveined shrimp here that we're going to season. First of all, I am going to start by adding some freshly cracked pepper, and I'll be adding some onion powder, garlic powder, creole seasoning, and a little bit of paprika. Give that a mix, and then we're going to set that aside. Now you can use whatever seasoning you like, whatever seasoning you're comfortable with. I'm not here to tell you what seasoning to use. I'm just showing you the basic step, okay? Because it's up to you. It's whatever you like. Set that aside. We're moving on to the steak. I'm using ribeye steak. Do whatever steak you use. Like I said, it's up to you. I'm adding some olive oil all over it. Then we're going to hit it with some salt. And then we're going to start season this steak, okay? I like to season my steak, especially steaks. If you don't season them well, it quickly gonna turn out really bland. I know a lot of people don't like to season steak like that. I do. I love to season my steak, okay? So we're going to add the seasoning. I'm using ground black pepper, creole seasoning, and then we'll be adding Italian seasoning, which is a bunch of herbs. So we're going to season both sides as well, and then we'll move on. to cooking up this food. All we're seeing right now is just mostly the prepping, which is very important. Now this is my rice, okay? The rice is cooked on the same day, and then I place it in the freezer. If you've seen my fried rice recipe, I said I've never used the freezer before. I usually place it in the fridge for 8 hours if I don't want to use 1 day old rice. But today I decided to place it in the freezer for 2 hours. So now we're going to start by making the fried rice. I added 1 egg into my cast iron, and then we're going to take them out. This time I took them out. Last time I made fried rice, the egg was a little overcooked. A lot of you guys was like, oh, you should have taken it out. Yep, I took it out this time. So now it's time to cook the rice. I added a little bit more oil. Then I'm adding my veggies. You don't want to overcook the veggies, okay? And then we'll add our soy sauce. I love fried rice. If you know me, you know that. I love fried rice. And you know, the soy sauce has lots of sodium, so no need to be adding any extra salt. So I'm going to season it with freshly cracked pepper, with a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder. I mean, you can use fresh garlic if you want to, but I go for the powder. You can use fresh garlic, and then add more soy sauce if needed. It's up to you. It's your food, it's going in your stomach. It's up to you. And then I am going to add the egg. Mix that together, and boom, your fried rice is done. Now make sure you stir it really good. You don't want any grain of rice looking white and the rest is, you know, brownish. So make sure you mix it, stir it really good. Now in the same skillet, I added a little bit more oil. Now I'm going to cook my shrimp. You do not want to overcook your shrimp because rubbery shrimp is really hard to eat. It's just not a good feeling to be chewing on a shrimp and you can never swallow it because it's overcooked. Once they start turning pink, I am going to flip them over. So roughly 1 to 2 minutes. Turn them over. Once they're done, take them out. Do not overcook the shrimp, please. That's one of my pet peeves. Don't overcook it. And then we're going to set it aside and move on to the most, well, not the most important, but we're going to move on to the steak, honey. All right, now for the steak, I am cooking 2 steak actually, but I only show you guys 1. Cook your steak based on how you like it. Medium well, well done, however you like it, go for it. Don't judge me and say, hey, you overcook it. That's how I like it, honey. Let me do my thing. You can do your thing in your kitchen. I'm kidding, guys. But anywho, once my steak is nice and cooked, I am going to remove it and start cooking my veggies. Don't overcook the veggies, guys. Don't overcook the onions. I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you, honestly, because a lot of people do not like the oniony flavor in their mouth. I mean, I do like chewing the crunchy onion flavor. I like that. So I didn't really overcook the onions and the cucumber. Once they're looks ready to me, I took them out. In my steak, I just cut them into small bite size. And then we're going to plate this food, honey. Okay? This is my steak. And then we're going to place it in a plate. Now for my rice, this is how you're gonna achieve the bowl round perfectly fit in the plate. So use a bowl and make sure you press it down with the spoon. With the rice, press the rice down with the spoon and then plate it in a large plate. Add your steak, your veggies, in your fried rice, in your shrimp. Don't forget your yum yum sauce. You cannot forget it because you need it for your steak and your shrimp. It is absolutely the best combination ever. So don't forget it. And boom, you have your own hibachi meal at home. Like literally, this is going out. You do not have to spend $30. It's not gonna cost you $30 to make this. Trust me, it didn't. It didn't cost me $30. If you go out and eat this food, it's probably gonna be more. Plus you got a tip, plus you got a drink. Honey, make this at home. Trust me, you will later. Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like and also comment down below what other recipe you guys would like to see. Thank you. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye. Yum.